This year I'm teaching grade 3-4 multi-grade, 9 grade 3s, 9 grade 4s.
How many people forgot their pencil? Go get your pencil.
If I can make something better in my class, where the kids will learn better and understand something better, that's what we strive to do. The focus of my research project was to use a web quest. One of the units in grade 3 in science is magnets, and I wanted to teach them differently, something rather than just using the textbook or standing up in front of a class explaining things.
You can go back to your video if you want to, unless you're really confident.
I enjoy technology and using technology for different aspects, so I wanted to do something technology related. By doing research, one of the things that popped out was WebQuest. So I went into some WebQuests that were already made and checked it out, and they looked pretty interesting. I found some websites online on how to make a WebQuest. So I followed the instructions, starting with a introduction page, what it's all about. So on the introduction page I talked about that they're going to learn about magnets and the different things about magnets.
This is the yellow spot, this is the green spot, this is the red spot. So why don't you try a big magnet now? Reset.
That works even better. Twist it around.
Second thing that was on the WebQuest was what tasks are going to be completed, because what's the point of doing something if you're not going to have something in your hands at the end of the WebQuest. So they had to design a poster that's going to be used to help younger students understand what magnets is. So we're going to introduce them to the grade 2s next year. The third page that I created is the process, and the first step was to watch the video on magnetism, and then they had to answer questions on that video. And then there's also some other websites that they go into to read about magnets, and game formats and little mini online quizzes, stuff like that, to get them interested. So the kids seem to be very motivated to do that. First of all, I told the students that I'd like to try something new in the class, and that it was called WebQuest, and I showed them one online. Actually, in my last unit we went into one for plants, and they went through that process so they'd be familiar with it. Then I showed them some how to print using the computer, so some of the things that they have to do is knowing how to print and how to search things online. And they have access to it at home, so if they want to work on it at home, parents want to help them out, by all means. So I gave them a little pre-test on their learning strategy, how they would like to be taught, if they like to use computers, or would they rather read from a textbook or look at videos, and a number of things. I also gave them a pre-test on the topic that we're doing now, on magnets. So so I have something to compare for when they go and write the same test again and see if they improved. So many things out there to learn that we were not taught when we're doing our programs, when we're doing our degrees. So a lot of times you got to learn on your own and take what you get and modify it, make changes to it, and use it as a tool. If I didn't participate, I wouldn't have known anything about WebQuest. On a personal note, I want to know if this is actually working so I can continue it on. I found it was very beneficial because I get to do what I want to do that's going to help benefit the kids in my teaching. There's so many different things out there when I was doing my research at the beginning, and then it was very hard to single out one particular thing, but where I was interested in computers, I wanted to try WebQuest, and the kids benefited from that. I think they will by the time I finish my research project.